Welcome to the 2025 VM Workshop orientation video. We'll be giving you some hints and tips about this year's event. There's also a cheat sheet that goes along with this, so if you look in the video description, you'll see a link to that.
Hello, everyone. I am your guest navigator for the VM Workshop in Columbus, Ohio. I'm going to give you just a few brief tips about getting around the Columbus area for the VM Workshop. I'm going to start your journey at the Columbus International Airport. Once you arrive at the airport, you'll find your way to baggage claim on the lower level. And on that lower level in that area are all the car rental counters that you can rent a car or pick up a car. And if you step outside the baggage claim area and cross one road, you can pick up a taxi to get downtown, or you can call an Uber or a Lyft and be picked up. The cost from the airport to the OSU area is roughly around $25, and you can save yourself a couple dollars if you use Uber or Lyft. If you're driving a car, the route down to the OSU area is pretty easy. You just want to be careful about the time of day. So if it's the afternoon during the week, the traffic can be a little heavy. So just be aware of that. Once you're to the OSU area, the area itself is pretty simple to navigate through because High Street is the major route through this area. Once you're on High Street, the Ohio Union and two parking garages are right next door to each other. So there's the South Garage and the North Garage, and parking is on an hourly or daily basis. So parking is pretty simple. We also have recommended and made available 3 hotels in the area. And let me zoom out just a little bit more. The first one I'm going to show you is Spring Hill Suites to the south of the OSU campus. And it's not far away, but it's still a car ride. I would not recommend a walk for this hotel or any of the hotels actually that we have recommended. To the north, we have 2 more hotels, the Hampton Inn and Suites, and right next door to it, the Hilton Garden Inn. So two additional hotels. Now around the campus area, very quickly, there is a lot of eateries. As you can imagine, around a campus, you're going to find a lot of places to eat, to grab a quick bite. So there's plenty of places, plenty of opportunity. There's, if you have a car or choose to grab a quick Uber, you can head south on High Street, and there are a lot of restaurant opportunities. There's a short north area, and there's an arena district, a nationwide arena district. There's also the Columbus Clippers baseball stadium. So that whole area right there has a lot of different restaurants and bars and pubs and different opportunities for finding a place to eat. So that's a really quick overview of getting around or getting to the Ohio Union or the OSU campus area from the Columbus International Airport, and some of the hotel information also. I hope you enjoyed your little navigation tour of the Columbus area. I am your guest navigator. Thank you very much.
Thanks for the tour, James. We're back now on North High Street. We're facing west towards the Ohio Union. You'll see the south parking garage to the right. It's connected to the Union, or you could walk outside and back in the front door under that arch. On Thursday morning, registration will begin at 7:30. Enter the Union and go to the second floor. The registration table will be in the foyer area of the Grand Ballroom. Sponsors and meals will also be in this area. The Continental Breakfast starts at 7:45 and the opening session will be at 8:30. Volunteers will be available to help. The sessions rooms are on the second and third floors. On the second floor, we'll be using the Student Alumni Council room and the Traditions room for presentations. And hands-on labs will be in the Senate chamber. If you need a volunteer and can't find one at registration, check the Founders room. One change that just came in is that Friday, and Friday only, the food service will be in the Sphinx room, not the foyer area. We'll remind you again when we're on site. On the third floor, we will have presentations in the Barbie Toodle room and the Cartoon room. The Cartoon room is a large room, and we will also utilize it for the opening and closing sessions. Some speakers may ask you to sit only on one side for their sessions. Thanks in advance for your understanding. Thursday at 6 p.m. will be the dinner in the first floor in the Great Hall. In past years, your badge included tickets for drinks at the dinner. OSU has a different process this year, so don't panic if you get your badge and don't have tickets. When entering the dinner on Thursday, you'll get a wristband with little detachable tabs for your drinks. The heart of the workshop is the agenda, with over 60 sessions and multiple hands-on labs. This year, we will again be using the Sched app and will not be printing agendas for attendees. So go to the App Store of your choice and download Sched. It's the one with the astronaut. Once downloaded and installed, open it. And when prompted for an event, search for VM Workshop 2025. Select that. Or you can get the PDF from the VM Workshop, www.vmworkshop.org, and then select the 2025 workshop. And then you'll see you can select either the grid, or if you want additional details, you can pick the session abstracts. Now, we had a lot of submissions this year and a full agenda, so check for last minute changes. If you're a VSC fan and get in Wednesday before dinner time, there's a VSC dinner being hosted by 21st Century Software. Gonzalo.Muelas is coordinating that, so please contact him to get on the list and for information. His email address is shown here, also in the description, and it will be on the cheat sheet as well. This year, we'll also be recognizing a student attendee with a Fallen Knight Award to honor VM Knight Harry Williams, Sir Harry the Convener, who passed away this year. Our opening session is 8:30 Thursday morning in the Cartoon Room. The 2025 chairman, Mike Gilio, will open the event with some key information and then turn things over to 3 keynote speakers from IBM. That's Falk Steinbrook, Director of AI and Platform Simplification for IBM Z and Linux One, Frank Robick, the overall virtualization product owner, and Frederick Hartman, the Chief Product Owner for ZVM. I'm excited to hear what they have to share with us this year. Check the description of this video for links mentioned here, and we're looking forward to seeing you all in Columbus, Ohio for yet another great event. Travel safe, my friends.